Hey, what's up, guys? With the Hallyu Blast.
I'm Serg.
I'm Oscar, and today we are reacting to Heize's new comeback song, She's Fine.
She's fine.
I think we both pretty much enjoyed her last comeback. On first listen, I don't think I was a super huge fan, but later on when I was listening to it more and more, I found out that the beginning sound of that song has the same exact sound, but like tuned out a little differently than Dean's Instagram.
Oh.
So I thought that was super interesting, and it honestly did make me like the song a lot more. We both love Heize,
Yes,
and
hands down.
I said we just get into it.
Her music is always just so nostalgic.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean nostalgic?
Like, you hear it and it's like, yes, I know this.
I can see that.
Maybe it's just the way, like the way she sings.
I think so. I think it's her voice.
Doesn't this kind of feel like the middle of the song too?
Kind of.
Kind of, right?
I mean, this music video is only like 2 minutes long.
So it might be a short version. There might be a bit before this.
This is so pretty. I still can't believe we saw her in New York, like on the streets. That was crazy.
Those are some big shoes.
I don't know, decent amount. That was interesting. Interesting. That was like hella short.
That was really short.
I don't know, you're right. Like when the song first started, it really did feel like we jumped into like the middle-ish of the song, more or less. I don't know. This one was definitely a little...
There was a little...
Eh?
Yeah.
Kinda?
Kind of a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like this would be a B-side, honestly. It was a little off-putting. Closer toward the end of the song, where she started to ad-lib.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if it's... I mean, I'm just calling it ad-libbing. But she started throwing in another line over the "She's Fine" part. That was a little off-putting to me. Also, the "She's Fine" kind of was there a little bit of distortion in there when she was singing every single time?
No.
There was no added like effect. I feel like
there was an added effect, but not distortion.
Well, I mean, distortion is a term of okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a little about it. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, if you ask me, I definitely think First Sight is way better than this.
Like, I don't know, it just felt...
It didn't...
It's hard because I really do feel like this song is longer. I'll check right now.
I definitely think it's a lot longer than this. I think because she released another music video.
Yeah, she did another one. It's like a short film. It's only like a minute, like something long, but it has...
Which could very much be a B-side as well.
It has Simon Dominic on there, so that would actually make me assume that it's a... it would have been the single if it has Simon D, because I mean he's a rapper, like he's not small. I feel like he's decently well known, but I feel like that would have been one, but I don't know. I guess.
I mean, if I, you know, when you think about all of her music, you know, I mean, there's that just seemed. It's maybe it's just the way that it started. I mean, because it really just feels like she really got into cut it. It really feels like there's something that was supposed to be before that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why, because I feel like her music has always been a lot more. It's hard to say. I can't think of.
Oh, okay, so this song is actually called "Her Fine Weather" on the album. The album itself is called "She's Fine," but no, it is that long. Exactly.
It's that long?
Yeah. I actually really want to listen to this album just because there's another feature track on here, which is, you know, like on Apple Music, that was the one that has stars, and it has other songs. So it ends. It has a cold day. I don't know if it's cold day or just cold. I think if I remember correctly, he's part of Off On Off, which I am a really big fan of. I think he is. But yeah, so this song isn't actually called She's Fine.
She has a lot of features.
Yeah, so there's a decent amount on this album. So, I mean, I guess this is the title track. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. But I feel like this might be one of the ones where the rest of the album might outshine the title track. I mean, title track, I assume. I'm not really too sure.
I'm not too sure either.
But I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to say I'm disappointed. Because I feel like with Heize, you know, Heize, I always have a soft spot for Heize. You know, she was one of the first K-pop artists I got to see. And we saw her, and I saw her for the first time in KCON LA. I wasn't like...
I did the high touch with her too, and I didn't even like...
Yeah, you weren't even like
I knew of her, I knew about her, but I hadn't really listened to her solo stuff. Actually, that's not true. I think around when we saw her, that was when In July and all those songs with Dean had came out, and... Yeah, I think it was just those. I don't think she had released her other songs yet.
And I was like, I don't know. Still really barely getting into K-pop around that time. So I wasn't like too fond of it. But as we grew more into this, I love Heize now.
Yeah, Heize is amazing, honestly. But this one just didn't do it for me.
No,
really.
it didn't do it for me either. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a 7 because I don't think it was terrible.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it a shot again. I'm gonna see if it sounds different in the car, or maybe there's.
I feel like in the car it will change a bit. It's just like, I feel like this one is gonna. I don't think there's gonna be a middle ground for me. It's like this song is either gonna stay how I feel about it right now, or something's just gonna click, and I'm gonna love this song like to a 9 or 10 level. But
I do think that this album is gonna be very good though. I have a good feeling about it for some reason.
There's a decent amount of songs. There's like 11 or 12 songs, so like that's a pretty good one.
Empty version. I want to know what that means.
I don't know. Empty version. Maybe it's just like vocals or something with no musical accompaniment. But I don't know. This was a interesting one, honestly, because it just felt a little weird.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to put it. It just felt a little weird. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. Like always, leave some feedback below. Hit that like and sub button. And that's all. See you later.